Hey everybody, this is Lorelia. I'm coming to you with a very quick message. Just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on this is post Juneteenth. Yesterday was a celebration of Juneteenth. If you are black in America, you should know that story. It is when the last group of slaves who were enslaved in Texas, Galveston, Galveston, Texas, were freed. They were actually informed that the Civil War was over and that slaves were no longer enslaved in terms of chattel slavery. And so, as I film this video, it's the day after Juneteenth, and I begin to have some thoughts. I was doing some reading today, and I got an email message, and one of my email messages was from someone who I believe I may have been in one of my classes or what have you. But his response was that, and it wasn't about Juneteenth, it was about me informing those who are on my email communication list about the PPP funding that the federal the federal government has released, the second round, and that's due June the 30th if you're a business owner. And he said that, I wish I was a business owner to be able to get some of that funding. And so I begin to think that although it is now hundreds and hundreds of years since the Civil War has ended, um, African Americans um, African Americans are no longer enslaved in terms of shackles, in terms of the physical form of slavery. But we have to also remember that there are other forms of slavery. One form of slavery is mental slavery. And what I mean by mental slavery is that you can be enslaved in your mind. And the reason why I wanted to say you can be enslaved in your mind is that in 2020, it breaks my heart when I share information to people, whether it's books, resources, audios, lectures, learning that can enhance their financial well-being, and they get turned off. And they say, you know what, I'm not interested in that. I just want the end result. For example, what I do with the business credit, the personal credit. You know what, Lorelia, all that's good and all, but I'm not interested. I want the end result. That's going to take too long. And how I feel, my views about that is, how can you turn a blind eye for something that not only can help you right now, but can help you with your family, your loved ones, and on and on and on? It becomes what's called the domino effect. But unfortunately, some people don't look at it like that. They only look at their current circumstance. And so, although the person who emailed me and said they wish they had a business, I get it. Entrepreneurship is not for everyone. Being a business owner is not for everyone. But the one thing that as Black Americans that we need to do is we need to have some form of asset creation that can produce income, whether that comes in the form of a business, real estate, something that you create for yourself that produces income. There's no right and wrong way. There's no right or wrong model. That's why I don't really get into what's better, real estate or starting a business or being a creator of something. There's no right or wrong, because at the end of the day, if it produces you an income that you can eventually pass on to your kids, you're winning. You're winning. That allows me to be free, not only physically, but allows me to be free economically and mentally, because now I have a peace of mind knowing that I control my own income, that even regardless of what's going on in this country with COVID and everything else, and the pandemics and all the other things of this nature, is that there is some form of economic prosperity that is being funneled into my household, into my life, that I can now show my family. So that is my quick question. That's my quick message for you, is understand that some people, although we are not physically shackled, physically enslaved, but many of us are mentally and economically enslaved. And you don't have to. There's resources available to you. So that's it. That's all I have to say. And if you are someone who is a business owner and you're looking to get access to some of the federal funding that's being released by the government, the PPP, for example, I've did many videos on this subject. You can go directly to lenders. I will give you my direct link so you can directly deal with the lender. Go to the link under this video, and I look forward to working with you. Okay, bye-bye.